Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I would like to talk about how to create this red macaw using watercolor. This bird only have 5 major watercolor palette, which is red, yellow, orange, white, blue, and lime green. Now for the eyes, that's the only time I use the lime green, or you could use any light green color that you have and make sure it's really well diluted, or if you have anything that's similar to a neon green would actually do. Now, I started off with the face, which is the white color, but this one is a little bit off white since the paper itself is clear white. So I opted to use a little bit of white, and I blended a little bit of very small amount of peach in order to get that off-white color. And then for the beak itself is going to be black as well, but as always we started off with a very light base just to block off the basic pattern. Now with the thing about feather is that you work with it per cluster, not really per strand, because it would look more like a fur if you work on it per each strand or each feather. Especially with the macaw, it's a big bird with a lot of feathers, so they usually clump up together, so it's much better to work on it per section. So the first thing to do is I base out just the foundation, which is the yellow, red, orange, and the blue for the wings. Now on the second layer is when I added a little bit of depth. On the head, my crimson red, I added a little bit of brown to create a little bit of shadow. On the yellow part of the neck, which is a little bit of a blend, from the reference photo you could see it's well blended together, so I mix yellow orange together with the red and I let it somehow bleed together a little just to have a smooth transition. And the same thing goes with the rest of the red fur. The same rule applies when it comes to the other parts of the feather. Just add your darker hues and let it bleed with your base color. So meaning you have to put on a second layer of your initial base in order for it to bleed together. Now as you could see, on the top part of the feather, I use a slightly lighter red, which is a red orange, not a crimson red, in order to have that little bit of hues and values. Now I added yellow, a plain bright yellow. You could also use lemon yellow for the wings, but I added phthalo blue while the yellow is still wet to have it smoothly transitioning into each other, and I let them bleed together, which create that green effect. And that's just about it. Let them bleed together a little, but not too much that it would lose the structure itself. So I hope this red macaw study is a little bit helpful to you guys, and let me know what you want to see and I will definitely make it for you, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.